The Play Mornings with Steph and John replay.
Good morning, world.
It's January 17th, 2024.
2024. And despite the fact that Environment Canada is still saying there's an extreme cold warning in effect, it's only minus 19.
Oh, you're jinxing us all.
I'm sorry. I just got to celebrate this little moment that I wore my snow pants today and my giant scarf and my extra big leather mitts. And I walked outside and thought, oh, I can breathe.
It was nice walking outside this morning.
There's these ravens that like to sit on a pole in the parking garage. And there must be something warm flowing through that pool. I don't want to speculate if it's warm furnace air or if it's warm sewage, but
Sewage.
either way, this morning they were like, we don't need our heater today.
Okay, so they've been there for the entire week.
They've been there the whole time, yeah.
Maybe we come to the fact that it's been minus 30. Were they frozen?
To the pool?
Yeah, and now that it's warmed up, like their feet are good and...
John, you're painting a terrible picture that I just don't want to see.
They're ravens.
Oh, survey is coming out that says most folks get an average of 120 perfect sleeps a year.
Out of what, 365?
Yeah, so 32% of their sleeps they say are perfect. And the rest of them, nah.
That seems high.
You think?
I think so.
I wanted to ask you this because every time I say like, oh, what were you up to on the weekend? You're like, I slept. You're just like a professional sleeper.
I am.
And you think that's high?
Yeah, I think one of the main reasons why I sleep so much is because I'm not getting these perfect sleeps. Oh. I would say 120. No, maybe I maybe get 70 perfect sleeps a year.
I expected you to say your sleep is so perfect that's why you don't like to leave your bed. You're like, I'm in a state of euphoria. Nothing could be better.
No, I think if my sleep was perfect, when I wake up, I wouldn't wake up tired. I wake up exhausted every single day.
Now, what is happening that your sleep is not perfect? Is it just that you're waking up tired? Is it that you're not going to bed early enough? Is it that you are not able to sleep through the night?
No, I think a lot of it is, I do wake up tired, but I wake up in the middle of the night a bunch, and I hate it. I'll just wake up, and then I'll look at the clock, and then I'll go right back to bed. And it's like, well, rather than spending those 5 seconds where my brain's like, okay, we're up, just shut it off, man, you know?
Okay, shut off the brain or
my brain.
I feel like this is a sleep therapy session. Like perhaps this is your first consultation for you to go to one of those sleep clinics and see what's really wrong with you. You know, sleep clinics.
Nope. Nobody does.
Yes, they do. It's where you go to a place and they put like all these monitors on you and you sleep there overnight. And then in the morning they say, you have sleep apnea. Here's a machine. Watch how perfect your sleeps are now.
Are you kidding?
No, this is a thing.
No, it's not. How much?
How much? I'm sure it's healthcare. I don't know.
I've never
You've never heard of it.
Never.
Oh my gosh. Another thing to add to the list.
I learned a trick how to not fog up your glasses as you're entering from the cold into the warm.
Okay.
I did, and you're a glasses wearer sometimes.
Yeah, you say sometimes because it's so intermittent that most people don't know I have glasses that could be worn.
Yeah, well, here's a tip for you if you ever decide to go back to them. If you walk in backwards through a door, like entering a building, they don't fog up.
Really?
And I have no idea how it works. I've looked into it. People are aware that this happens. Nobody knows why it happens, but it works 100% of the time.
Now, you have been a glasses wearer for how long?
I was like 8 years old, so
11 years.
11 years. Yeah, nice math.
Wow, thank you. I'm quick math over here. Okay, so you've been wearing glasses a long time. When did you learn this?
A month ago.
A month ago?
Yeah, here.
Welcome to the world.
Right?
Okay.
Thank you. But it's an anomaly because everybody seems to know about this, and if you don't, well, now you do. But again, nobody can explain why it works.
I'm just going to be watching people walk in backwards in door frames, and I'm going to feel like I'm in on the secret now. Like, oh, that person has glasses. I can tell by the way they're walking backwards. I went out for dinner last night, and my server had a really sore back.
Oh, no.
I know, and she was so kind. But what happened was her hot water tank went in this freezing cold, and of course she tweaked her back when she was trying to reach around it and see if she could troubleshoot the problem.
No other way.
Now, the question I have about this is because she's not the first person that has told me in this cold snap that their hot water tank is blown. Other people have said, oh, my furnace doesn't work anymore. And now I'm calling to get the furnace fixed.
Well, how many calls do you think they get?
A good question. I mean, judging by AMA saying that they got 33,000 phone calls for cars not starting. I mean, what is going on? But is it scientific, or why, when it is the coldest time of the year, do these things go on us? I'm talking about the furnace and the hot water tank because they're inside anyway.
That is a really good question. Yeah.
And not to mention, it's not like you're asking them to do anything different than you ask them to do every day. The hot water tank, you don't say, I hope you give me hotter water during this cold snap. You just want consistency. I want the same hot water I was getting last week when it was minus 20, this week when it's minus 30. Same with the furnace. I want you to still continue to keep my house at 72 degrees. Not a big deal, furnace, but it seems that both of those things are like, that is actually too hard of a task when it's so cold outside. Even though I can't feel the outside, I'm just going to go right now.
And yeah, that's a good point. They're both on the inside. Is there anything running on the outside that is part of them?
Perhaps. Okay, this is my one thought. Maybe if colder water is coming in from the underground pipes that are probably insulated. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking this out and obviously coming to conclusions here. And then I guess the air has to come from somewhere for your furnace, but does it not just circulate in your house? See, is this a science thing?
I don't think it's science. I think it's all a conspiracy.
A conspiracy. Just all of the heating and plumbing.
Yeah.
Folks are like, please.
Yeah, they set it up for the second it hits minus 30, everything's going to fail. So they rack in the money.
I feel like if you were an HVAC person, you would prefer not to go out in the minus 30. You would have a different plan for making money.
But again, they're inside. You're fixing them on the inside.
Okay. HVAC person, somebody call us. Let us know, why is it that the furnace and the hot water tank seem to go on the coldest days of the year?
Please.
Alec Baldwin has been trying to sell his house since September of 2022.
I'll buy it if it's no more than $100.
Okay, well, he listed it for $29 million. But now he's reduced the price by a third. It's down to $19 million.
Okay, I'm liking this.
Yeah. And since it hasn't moved on the market, he's decided to add a little bit of flair to the real estate listing.
Okay.
By filming a 2-minute video of himself talking about kind of his time that he spent in Long Island. So here's a little clip.
Hey, I'm Alec Baldwin. I've had a home out here on the east end of Long Island since 1982. I bought this house back in 1995. I put this addition on the eastern side of the property in 1996, and my wife Ilaria and I built this addition on the western side of the property in 2014. We've got about 10,000 square feet here.
Now, beautiful house on the outside. However, no pictures of the inside.
Huh.
Yeah. So he says he added these two different additions. He kind of took you on a little bit of a walk around the area. Mm-hmm. But who knows what he's hiding in there?
Yeah, Mr. Baldwin, what are you hiding?
Yeah. Do you think that it's a tactic to be like, I don't want to let people know the layout of my house in case they wanted to rob me as a star?
Maybe, but out of all the stars, would you rob Alec Baldwin? If he's selling this house.
You think he's already like staged it and taken everything out of it?
Yeah, like everything's gone. You rob somebody like Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Yeah, like she has had the same house for, I think, like 10 years now.
But she's also showed that she's completely minimalist, and sometimes she doesn't even have furniture in her living room.
That's true. You know, but what is Alec Baldwin hiding? I think he was on Cat in the Hat, maybe the cat suit.
Okay, that would be something you'd want to protect for sure.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we got to go to Keano College and hand out 103 slices of cake for Play 103.
That's true. It was a lot of cake.
It was a lot of cake and it was a lot of fun. Huge thanks to Keano for having us. And it was great to see so many folks walking by that area. We must have been in the most main hallway ever.
Yeah.
And I was constantly yelling to people like, hello, would you like a slice of cake? And you're like, you already asked that person. I'm like, they said no the first time. They might change their mind if somebody pushes them, you know?
And they did. A lot did change their mind.
I'm a cake hustler, John. Just very convincing, very persuasive. It was pink. It was like a white, very moist, delicious cake.
It was pretty good.
You just need a little bit of encouragement to let you know that calories don't count when it's free cake. And people were willing to take me up on the challenge.
They were. You were very, very persuasive in your cake hustle, and I respect the heck out of you for it.
Thank you. I wonder if some people were like, if this girl asks me one more time for a piece of cake, I'm just going to take it and get rid of it later. No, I think that they all ate it. They all were pleasantly surprised when they took their first bite.
It was very good.
It was. Also, another shout out to Save On Foods. They made our cake for us. So if you want to take a look at it over on all of our socials, you can see it's beautiful. It's pink and white, and it says Play 103 on it. And not only that, absolutely delicious. So great time. And that's my new job title. I'm a morning show host. I'm an assistant program director, and I'm a cake hustler.
I took comfort to a whole new level yesterday. I wore pajamas, or pajama bottoms, I should say, in public.
Wow, that's a bold move, John.
I know, it's the final straw before you just give up in general, I think.
Wow.
But I would like to give an apology to everybody I've ever judged in my head for wearing pajama bottoms to stores and everything. It's a game changer.
You're going to start doing it more often?
See, I only have one pair of pajama bottoms. They're Muppets.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a choice. Okay.
So, yeah, it's even more bold. But, yeah, I think I might.
Have you considered like athleisure? You could wear sweatpants. They probably feel like pajamas.
No, I wear sweatpants all the time, as you know. I'm not very well dressed in here at all. But
I wasn't going to say it, John. I mean, the cameras aren't on yet. You could have said that you were in a suit this morning, and I would have let you go with that lie.
This is not a suit-wearing voice. Come on now.
You could surprise everyone.
Right?
All right. I mean, I am surprised by the Muppets.
No, it's the world's greatest show. First of all, the Muppet Show. It's my SNL. But secondly, it's just, I think because they're so thin, like pajama bottoms are thin, unless you get like fuzzy ones. I think they're nicer because the breeze is a little nice, but you also get that warmth of like your car interior, not my car, but your car. It's just different. You have to try it. Try it with me. Tomorrow, you and I will wear pajamas to the studio.
John, I'm sorry. I cannot wear pajamas outside of my house. No, I mean, I think ladies have it different because leggings are in style and they feel like pajamas at all times. I'm literally wearing leggings right now, but there's no way I'm wearing anything printed on my legs out of the house. That's an absolute game changer, deal breaker. Nope, can't do it.
I don't want to talk to you right now. Steph, my car, God bless its soul.
God rest its soul, I hope not.
Not yet.
Okay, how's it doing?
Not good. Yesterday I took it in for an oil change, and I got the oil change. The only problem is it seems to be changing its own oil. We got a spring leak fluid oil out. There's so much wrong with it. It's just...
It's changing its own oil. Yeah. Draining its own oil. I don't know if it's changing it.
Head gasket is done.
No, that's a big word. They say those are expensive.
Yeah, it's like half your engine. Your oil leaking, sir. Oh, thank you. We can't find anything wrong with your coolant, which is insane because that's all our conversation has been, yours and mine. Coolant is leaking from my car, but I can't find it. But
they couldn't find it either. Okay,
no.
So maybe it's just not happening.
Yeah, no, he seems to think that because the head gasket is done, like in smoking, it's steaming up the coolant and evaporating it.
John, this is a terrible prognosis. Did they tell you, how much this is going to cost to fix or if it's worth it?
North of $1,200.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought the car for $1,200.
Oh, no. All right. Well, maybe we can find you another beater for $1,200 and just switch them out,
Maybe. Yeah. But the thing is, none of this happened, and I love Fort McMurray. None of it happened until it hit minus 40.
Oh, you've got a bone to pick with Mr. Weatherman.
A little bit. My thing is, if it starts going in the pluses again, could it just fix itself?
I think the damage happened at minus 40, but I don't think it just fixes itself in the heat. I think you got to do the work, unfortunately. But we could try it. We could just hope for the best.
Just wait.
And just continue to save that $1,200 budget to replace the car. And yeah, this is terrible advice. Now you should
awful,
fix it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Kokanee Comedy Night is the third Thursday of every month, and tomorrow, that's the one. It's the third Thursday, January 18th, and we'd love to see you at Rivers Casino. I have one of your two comedians on the line, Brittany Lysing. Hey, Brittany, so you're coming to Fort McMurray tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty pumped up. I think the show's going to be really fun.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. What kind of a comedian would you say you are?
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a weird question I get all the time because it's not like genres of music. But I am, I don't know, a fun one, I hope. I tell a lot of stories. You know, I worked in the trades for a long time, and I guess a lot of stories about being in the trades and my family and just growing up and that kind of a thing, yeah.
Well, that sounds perfect. I mean, we all have families. We all grew up, and a lot of us work in the trades out here.
Yeah, I know. Fort McMurray's like my homeland for tradespeople.
Yeah, for sure. And where are you from?
I'm from Calgary, actually, yeah.
Oh, nice. All right. So are you going to be driving all the way from Calgary tomorrow?
I'm going to drive all the way from Calgary just for the show.
Well, we appreciate you. We better all come out in droves to support then.
Yeah, I'm pumped up. It's it should be a good show. It's going to be, you know what, sometimes the drive is half the fun. It's just two comics in a car talking nonsense, so it should be a fun drive.
That's so awesome. Do you feel any pressure with the other comic in the car to be funnier than them or to really entertain them?
No, you know what? He's my buddy, and he's so funny. I don't even try. He's going to be on the show as well, Bobby Warner. So he's so funny. He's just got me in tears the whole trip. So we're just we started together. So we're pretty excited to just make the drive up.
Perfect. Well, make sure you come and see both these comedians tomorrow night at Rivers Casino. Doors open at 6. The laughs start at 8. I'll be there too. I'm really excited to meet you, Brittany.
Oh, I'm pumped. We'll see you at the show.
New studies are coming out about the personality traits of the people who sleep on different sides of the bed.
A lot of sleeping today.
Yes.
I'm excited. This is my type of thing.
All right. Stand at the foot of your bed.
Yeah.
Look at it. Are you sleeping on the left side or the right side?
The left side.
The left side.
What about you, Steph?
Interesting. I'm a right side sleeper.
Okay, I was wrong. I thought you would have been a left side sleeper, definitely.
Well, I mean, I will sleep on any side of the bed so long as it's the furthest away from the door. I always feel like if there's an attacker that's going to come in, they're going to get my husband first.
Yeah, and it gives you time to escape.
Gives me time to wake up, get out the window. Or to help protect him. I mean, he's going to be the protector. I don't think they're going to get him. I think he's going to go into fight mode and save me. Okay. Whereas I wouldn't be great at saving him. It's just really kind of me to let him sleep closer to the door.
No, it's in fact you're giving up the right side of the bed or the left side of the bed. Your left side is not, or sorry, I'm trying to.
The left side of the bed
the door
is closest to the door right now. Sometimes it's the right side of the bed, but at this very moment.
That's so weird to me. Is it in the corner of the room or is it like the middle?
You walk into the room and 3 feet later you walk into the side of the bed.
Oh, okay.
It's very small. It's a very small house. I live in a well. But anyway, they're saying that people who sleep on the right side,
the weirdos,
of the bed are more creative and they love their jobs more.
Okay.
However, people who sleep on the left side of the bed,
what's up?
Grumpier.
Wait.
Yeah. Don't love their jobs as much, but make more money.
None of the above is correct for me sleeping on the left side.
It's Wednesday, which means it's SPCA Pet of the Week Day.
That's true. Misty, who do we have today?
We have Carrie. She is one of the last sisters of her litter up there, and she's lonely and wants a family. And she's perfect because she's 5 months old, full of energy, very sweet, lovely, loves to cuddle, very active. Likes other dogs. She's got some friends up there that she plays with. And we just wanted to find her home. It's been way too long because they came in September when they were just little baby nuggets, and now they're just ready to go, ready to explore the world.
And she's so pretty too. She's got such fun kind of like those tiger markings. What are those called? Brindle.
She's a brindly baby with all those beautiful little mixed in colors. Her mom is actually Snickerdoodle, if you check out our webpage. So she's actually like a perfect little clone of her mother, which is kind of adorable. Her mom's actually pretty petite, so she gets those genes. Like she's gonna be like a medium-sized dog, not too big, but she got long legs. She's like Tyra Banks for the dogs.
Maybe we should change her name to that. Forget Carrie, call her Tyra. And then speaking of your website, ton of dogs on there right now. You've got a ton of animals, right?
Yes, we are so full to the brim. So we've been kind of changing how we're doing adoptions up at the shelter because we are posting every single animal that comes through our doors. So if they're not medically cleared with their spay or surgery or stuff like that, they're still up there. But what we are very, very open and eager to do is foster to adopt. So if you fall in love with someone up there and they're not quite cleared to be adopted as of yet, we'd love for you to take them home and integrate them into your lives. And we'll take care of the surgery and all that stuff until they're ready for those paperwork to get signed. So right now, it's a new day. We are having basically every single room in the shelter with animals open. So we usually have those like closed door signs, like no authorized, unauthorized personnel. Every room is open. So we would want everyone to come and meet them. We have what we call the nursery. It's all puppies in there. Sweet little puppies that have been with us for a long time, like Carrie. So if you want to come meet ones, there's shepherds up there. There's everything that you would ever want to see.
Awesome. And then February is going to be a big month for the SPCA.
We're full of in February. We have so many Valentine's Day themed events happening. It's something for everyone. One thing we're eagerly looking for now is bakers for Sweet Treats Day. So if you like to bake cookies, cupcakes, cakes, bread, sourdough, I don't know, anything that your heart desires, we are eagerly looking. I think we only have 8 bakers signed up right now, so we're really, really looking for people to sign up to bring goods to the shelter on February 10th for a sale on the 11th.
Perfect. Missy, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to go over onto video form, so you can check out our socials for a video of Carrie, and then you can go up to the SPCA and give her a little hello and maybe fill out adoption form.
Hey, yeah, I'm excited for that. We'll see you at 12:30.
Perfect. And big thanks to Pet Value Downtown and Eagle Ridge for bringing us Pet of the Weekday.
Thanks for listening.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Steph and John replay.
Find more Steph and John at play1037.ca.